Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Netherwar. I hope everybody's having a great time tonight. At least as good a time as I'm having, which is a great time. Our heroes have gone to space, looking to help the Freedom League after finding crazy post-apocalypse Centuria roaming around Freedom City in need of assistance. Her and Davy.
And our idea of assistance was pizza and gossip.
Pizza, gossip, and a dangerous mission into space.
Yep.
That's basically just self-care right there. They should put that on the shirt.
Just add a face mask and there you go.
Mm-hmm. Laugh, love. What's the...
Laugh, love, Davy.
Laugh, love, Davy.
Wow. Laugh, love, or roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting a kitchen sign. That's what we're giving away tonight. Now we need to sell Davy action figures.
Yes!
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 You gotta get that on the road by Gen Con. Yeah.
Will wants a laugh, love, Davy shirt. Spooky, speedy serenity.
The merch lives, yes.
All right. What's the third word in laugh, love? Is it pray?
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh,
Yes,
love. That's it.
Yes. I was like, why is this wrong?
There we go. Okay, there we go. We all got there. We got there eventually.
We got there.
I like Jupe's version of it as spooky, speedy serenity. So
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sick, but I'm having a great time. So thank you for indulging me. But I'm not just like mentally sick like I usually am. This time I'm physically sick.
This episode brought to you by Dayquil.
Hall's breezers. They soothe irritated throats.
Oh, I love those. As a teacher, those are a godsend when you got the sore throat and you gotta talk all day. Yes, the Hall's breezers. Get them.
They are the bomb. We are taking sponsorship offers from anybody and everybody.
Product placement.
This is the tonsillitis episode. A dozen clementine oranges. Okay. I don't know if I could eat 12 oranges at a time. I could drink 12 oranges at a time if you give me a glass of orange juice.
I don't think that's the same.
But where do we leave off? The crew, they found the Icarus, which is Daedalus's personal spacecraft, adrift in the void, attached to a cherry red spaceship called the Beast. And inside they have found the infamous bounty hunter, Loma Slife. And I will try to fix our Roll20 window real quick.
enhance.
Zoom. Enhance. There we go. Perfect.
Enhance.
Yeah. And she said, I was hired to bring in the Freedom League, and you guys will have to do since nobody else is here. So I think we're good to go ahead and roll for initiative, everybody.
Nobody else is here. I don't like the sound of that.
Nope.
Well played, Jonesy. Well played.
Kind you get a secondhand store. No, that's a Raspberry Beret.
Yes, I was gonna say wrong song, Alex.
Close enough.
Are those both Prince songs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so we have our initiative order. We have Overdrive going on 22, Loma Slife on 17, Centuria on 15, Mortis on 12, and Resonant on 9. So Overdrive, you are up first. You're in this dark, powered down spaceship with a big scary bounty hunter looking at you.
Yeah, I'm not real fond of that. So, I'm gonna run up here and give her the old rat-a-tat-tat with the fast attack, and then zip back to here because she scares me a little bit. So, zip up, unleash the fast attack with the old multi-attack. Oh, it's, no. I'm not having a nat. I'm not having a nat 1 as my first attack of the night. That's not.
I mean, you are, but you're not keeping it.
Get out of
Yeah.
there. Get out of there, hero point. I'm re-rolling. Okay, let's try this again.
Here come the punches.
That's oh, wait a second, because that's a hero point reroll. So that becomes 29.
29 will hit.
By how much?
It will hit by 8, so you get +2 damage for your multi-attack.
All right, so DC 27 on her toughness then.
DC 27. I get a 29.
Womp womp.
So you
That
come
was a warning. Don't make me do that again.
racing in overdrive, and you sort of come in, throw up a whole bunch of quick punches. They all slam into her, and she's like, "Huh, I was ready for Johnny Rocket. Who's this kid?"
Hey, I'm Overdrive. I got my own action figure, lady.
Oh,
I've never heard of you.
one action figure.
Quiet back there.
Are you happy ending your turn there, Overdrive, or do you want to go away?
Yeah, no, I'm far enough back.
All right, Loma's turn on 17. What does she want to do? She has so many things she can't do.
Damn, it look pretty.
Definitely doing that.
What does she want to do? What does she want to do? I hate when I have too many powers.
See, this is when the GM has to be as prepared as the players to be able to.
Yeah,
I
Alex.
don't, I don't like those phrases. Too many powers.
Many powers.
She's gonna zap Overdrive since he had the gall to go up and punch her.
I don't like that either.
You are so lucky, Overdrive.
She gets a 39 to hit you, Overdrive. That is a
Wait.
natural 20.
Oh my
That means
gosh.
other
I mean-
bad things.
I mean, my riposte goes off, but I don't think I can stop that. Oh, we'll roll it anyway. Maybe I can hit a natural 20. Nope.
All right, Overdrive.
The sword shatters.
So it's time for that toughness thing, huh?
It's actually time for a will save, DC 32.
Oh no!
That is rude. What is going on with my character here?
You're getting vaporized.
Oof.
Did something happen to my will? Does it look like it's... Oh, wait.
Do you still have bruises from last week?
That wouldn't affect my will anyway.
True.
You want to spend a hero point, Overdrive?
Hold on a sec. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, that's not right. My... Oh yeah, it is. I'm just stupid. Oh god. I better. Failing a will save in the first round is probably not good. Let's do that again. Yeah, that's not good at all. I have so many tabs open. Which one do I want? Okay, I want this one over here. Oh, for God's sake! But at least
23.
23.
So 23, 32 minus 23 is a difference of 9. So you're looking at a bruise and a daze.
Oh, I guess that's what I'm taking because I'm out of hero points. Anyway.
Yeah.
a
So
bruise
she
and a daze.
she lifts up that big blaster rifle and she cycles it through a couple different ways, and almost like the Star Wars blaster stun setting, this blue beam comes out, it slams into you, and everything in your head just begins vibrating at different frequencies.
Oh, you like the vibrating trick, huh?
And she will use her move action. She's gonna buzz up over to Centuria, and I'm gonna deal Centuria a hero point.
Bruh.
She's gonna use extra effort to attack her with some battle blades.
Rude.
Really?
And she gets an 18 to hit your parry DC.
Ah! Because you leveled down my character. That hit.
I didn't level you down. Una leveled you down.
Mm. So what do I need to roll? Toughness or dodge?
Toughness. Toughness, and you're looking...
31!
That just succeeds. You don't take any damage.
What?
Succeeds.
So she comes barreling in. She sort of swings the rifle back up over her shoulder, and she extends both of her arms, and these blades come out of the front, and she just starts going to town on you. But you're able to absorb the damage. Centuria, your turn.
So, as soon as she shoots at overdrive, you guys just see Centuria's whole demeanor change. She goes from like that like light airy, like I don't really know what's going on, to this like very dark, like driven type of attitude. And she's gonna hit her.
Centuria punch.
20. That doesn't hit, does it?
20 does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use a hero point because I have those now. And I'm gonna do it again. 22. I think that's just a 22.
But a 22 will hit.
Great, DC 27.
DC 27. She gets a 29. She is unharmed.
Bruh. Can she go fatigue to hit her again?
She sure can.
Hey, Billy Mac's trying to give me extra will on the chat. What's up with that? I like it.
Okay.
Moral support on your next roll.
Okay, nice.
And Will wants to bank
Thank
it
you.
for your will save, so you're allowed to have that +2 to your next will save.
Thank you.
Okay, well she didn't hit that time either, so
Awesome. What happens? How do the panels play out?
so she's just really angry and just starts throwing punches at her, but she misses both of the punches because she's just like overwhelmed with emotion that she tried to fight overdrive.
Yeah, Loma's sort of trading blows with you, and she smiles at you, and she's like, "Wow, you're not like the Centuria I'm used to. You got some anger on you. Get those stones out. Do something with it." Mortis.
I'm going to reposition slightly and move a little bit north to give it a line of shot at her, and I'm going to attempt to bind her with my chains, hoping that she's mostly brawn and not will.
Yeah, here's hoping.
I got a 16. I'm pretty sure that's going to miss.
16 will miss.
This is not a fun fight.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I know you are, Davey.
Punch her in the face.
Rip her skin off.
Ooh.
Oh no, the doll's gone dark too. This is not good.
I need a new chair, mother. Resonant. What would you like to do?
Oh, get away from scary bounty hunter lady. Move across the room. Well, in a spacesuit, I'm kind of limited in what I have access to, which means I have access to my my black onyx and my malachite. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use assessment and see what I can glean from her.
Awesome. I'm going to do you a hero point for the complication of the spacesuit.
Yep, thank you. So, a 32 to give me insight into Sloma.
All right. You succeed. You're able to determine that she is a higher power level than you, and you're able to get 4 of her exact numbers.
Okay. Toughness. Will. Parry. And then, does she have any weaknesses?
So you're able to determine her toughness is a 15.
Okay.
Her will is a 9. Parry is an 11. And as far as weaknesses, the only thing you could tell about her based on sort of what you quickly gleaned from the shuttlecraft, Loma has one rule. She has one unbroken rule. She does the job until she gets paid. She won't give up a bounty or turn on a client while under contract. After her contract is fulfilled, however, she's also happy to put a blaster bolt through a problematic former client.
Gotcha. Okay, so with only access to 2 of my stones, because spacesuit, I will attempt a Tear the Veil on Loma
That's
Slave.
ominous.
It is my sight-based affliction that is cumulative. So basically, I'm rending the shadows around her eyes.
Darkness.
I will use my hero point because rolling a natural 1 is not a good thing at this point in time. Let's try that again. 23.
23 will hit.
So DC 18, Fortitude save.
She gets a 24 on her fortitude save.
Okay, so she's fine.
So you try to channel this darkness around her. What does it look like?
So yeah, Resonant pulls on the black onyx, which basically gives her that starlight hair and those flame-backed black eyes, and basically just tries to impose a star field across her eyes.
Awesome.
And it just doesn't pull itself into existence enough.
All right, overdrive.
Oh boy. All right. I'm going to race in here and do the all-out attack maneuver to try and touch Loma Slate. So I guess I'll just use my attack bonus, but I'm not using the fast attack this time. Just reach out and touch someone. Does a 22 beat her parry defense?
It
or
does.
24, sorry.
24
That's
does.
good. Okay, that's good. So I have then triggered the unsympathetic vibration. So I will zip back up here, and she can make a dodge check to resist that. DC 23.
She got a 30.
Son of a! I hate this bounty hunter.
Are you satisfied with that being the end of your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm fresh out of hero points, and I'm not feeling too lucky with the dice tonight, so I don't think I want to start fatiguing myself just yet.
All right. Loma will sort of look at Centuria and say, who are these softies you're running around with? Figured you Freedom League types were sort of ran together or whatever.
Centuria will just grit her teeth and say, "Shut up."
Yeah.
You know what? It sounds like somebody needs their pacifier.
But she punches me in the face.
She does not. She swings the rifle around and she puts that in your face, and she gets a 29 to hit your dodge DC.
Boy, mother of God.
Well, I don't know if you knew this, but that does hit me.
I need a will save, please. DC 23.
19!
19. You are impaired on all attack checks. So
What does that mean?
It means you get a -2 to all attack checks.
Beautiful.
And she wheels the rifle around and she hits you with it, and you start hearing just these weird alien like sing-song like school children songs in your head, and you just sort of like start easing into that sort of good feeling that the peace and serenity of the universe around you. And I will deal everybody else a hero point. Well, everybody, not just everybody else. And Loma will spend her extra action to turn and shoot a hole in the hull with her blaster rifle.
Oh, son of a...
Does that mean there's more?
No, this just means vacuum.
It means I can survive in space and you guys can't. Centuria can, so it's not Centuria's problem.
I'm wearing a spacesuit.
That's true. But you do hear, Centuria, you hear Davy say, uh-oh.
Uh-oh's right.
It is your turn, Centuria.
Yeah, so she'll literally say, "Uh-oh is right, Davy," and then she'll try to hit her again. Is there anything around?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. It's all kinds of spaceship stuff, so whatever you want to have around.
Do attacks of opportunity happen in this world?
They do not.
Okay, good. I'm gonna walk over here.
That's just in the Netherworld where you came from.
Yeah, beautiful. And there's gonna be like a huge like chair or something over here, and I'm gonna throw it at her.
Awesome.
Where's the hole at?
I will draw the hole on the map.
I give you a hero point, my guy. And
That's a
that
big
is
hole.
a
Holy crap.
26, but -2 is 24.
24 will hit.
Is the hole really that big?
The hole is really that big.
Oh god.
DC 27. Loma takes a bruise.
Yes.
What happens, Centuria?
She just like after talking to Davy, she just sort of backs up away from her, looks around, sees the chair, and just chucks it at her, and is like, "Take that, bitch!" And y'all all hear her yell that.
Centuria. They don't have the comics code in your universe, do they?
Take that.
Perfect. Centuria, I do need you to make another will save at the end of your turn to try to shrug off the pacification.
19 again.
You are still pacified.
Okay.
Alright, Mortis.
Yeah, I don't like giant holes going out in space. They're bad for me.
Yeah.
Quit shooting holes in my ship!
I'm only partially a ghost, not wholly dead. I'm going to, well, let me know if I can do this. What I want to do is like to attempt to bend part of the metal back up to close the hole, or at least make it much smaller. And if I need to grab other material to do it with, to bend in with it, like doors or whatever. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You could
Because I
definitely-
basically want to use my my ghostly ethereal grasp, which is my move object power, to basically bend it back.
Yeah, that's a good move. What is the, how many ranks does your ghost, you've got move object 8? Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 8. And we'll see how effective that is this round.
I'll just use this. It's got the same bonus. I rolled a 12. I would like to spend a hero point because I think that's a very heroic use of my power. Try to get it better than a 12.
We don't want to die!
There.
Oh, and I rolled even worse. But I rolled a 1.
Awesome.
But it was a hero point, which makes it a 11. So 19, 20 total.
Yeah, so, you don't succeed in closing the hole all the way, but you will give everybody who needs it a +2 to their save to not get sucked out at the end of the round. And you suspect if you try that again, you might be able to close it the rest of the way. So Mortis starts wrenching the steel of the hull back into place and shoving like doors and tables and couches and stuff into the hole, trying to make it so that you guys aren't going to get sucked out of it. Resonant.
All right. So gleaning that little bit of insight that Gemma did from her last turn, she's gonna look at Loma and say, "Wait a second. What was the contract you signed? Was it to bring the Freedom League in, or to kill him? Because you just shot a hole in the ship, and that would have pretty much destroyed everything."
Centuria would survive. I assume you all aren't in the Freedom League. I don't see your little key cards or whatever, your rings. What do you all wear now? Lanyards?
I got an action figure, lady. Right there, look at it.
I don't have a good deception.
Does it matter if it's not the right Centuria?
Yeah. Nope. So let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep trying to see if I can blind her. Not with a natural 1.
Oh my gosh, why are we all getting 1?
Because that's the way the cookie crumbles this time. I'll re-roll that.
Roll 20's like, screw you guys.
Are you
Not
serious?
another one.
3 1s in a row. It
What
doesn't
is-
matter
That's
because that is a 20, which probably doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Dang. It's hard out here. Alright. So I need everybody in the ship to make a movement power or a strength check.
Did you say movement power?
Movement power. And you do get a +2 thanks to Mortis's intervention.
What is a movement power?
Flight.
So yeah, you can roll a d20 plus 11 for your flight, or you can roll a d20 plus 15 for your strength.
Okay, well.
Oh boy.
You said a +5 for Mortis?
+2
Plus
for
2.
Mortis. +2.
Okay, so a 19.
30.
She's about to be the only one that goes out the airlock.
I got a 24.
I got 28.
My flight is okay.
My flight rank is 3.
I got 15. No, 14. 14. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
With the 14, you're going out the airlock, Mortis.
I want to spend my hero point to attempt to counter.
Okay.
I want to doing so. This is that environmental control. I want to stunt my speed into a sort of air control. So to basically prevent the atmosphere from getting sucked out the hole. So like, I don't know if is that like a move object thing, or like what would that stun into?
This is the best part about running M&M.
Thinking on your feet.
Yeah. Go ahead and just roll a d20 plus your speed rank, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
I mean, you've got speed wake. I feel like that's a good use of the power, actually.
30.
30. Yeah, 30 is a good roll.
Yes.
With a 30, you are able to basically counter Mortis going out the airlock, and you can keep him safe and sound inside the building. He does come over next to you, though.
Okay.
And that was an instant counter, so I'm going to say that takes your reaction, but not your action for the round.
Okay.
Since you spent that hero
Okay.
point.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
This team's no good if Spooky goes out the airlock.
Someone's going to space.
I vote for you, creep.
What you doing?
Yeah, Overdrive, it's
Oh,
your
is it-
turn. Yep.
Oh, I was so wrapped up in my instant counter, I didn't realize it was my turn. All right.
You can go dismantle her ride. That'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah. With the quickness 10, I think I will zip on over to her ship and take the engines apart.
Jeez.
Fun story. You trigger a reaction
Oh,
from
curses.
the onboard defense system.
Ah!
This is gonna be bad.
27 to hit your dodge DC.
Oh, yeah.
I need a toughness save, please. DC 27.
Not as bad as I do. All right. Okay. Be there, toughness. Ignore that. Don't let that bruise talk you down. Do well. 20.
It's just a bruise in a day, so it's not the end of the world.
Oh, just a bruise and another bruise. And yeah, okay. All right. Ouch. 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 Oh, but I'm dazed, which means I'm going to have to fatigue to dismantle the engine this turn.
That's true.
I'll do it. Fatigue.
-1 speed rank.
Oh no.
Dawn. Oh, dawn.
Overdrive's not in space, but he's on the other ship.
Overdrive in space.
Technically, we're all in space, but So you start dismantling the engine. Go ahead and give me a technology check, Overdrive.
Yeah, I can do that.
This is my first space mission. And Mutants Masterminds.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you're able to start dismantling the engine and stuff with your quickness ranks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be the first space mission I've ever run in Mutants and Masterminds.
I'm having horrible flashbacks because I ran a space mission at a comic store one-shot special, and the character playing Star Knight blew a hole in the wall
Oh no.
to take the bad guy out. And I said, you realize the rest of the Freedom League can't survive in space? Because the Daedalus wasn't in play, so it was
Oh
pretty
no.
funny up. And this is back in second edition before, Centuria was on the team and stuff, so. And the player was like, well, I said I'm going to do it. I'm like, seriously? Fortunately, Jason Otla was playing Raven. And a quick Raven rang deflected Star Knight's errant plan and saved the rest of the league from getting back.
Good job, Batman. Alright, so you're dismantling the engine on the Beast. Loma's Life is not enjoying that, but she's going to stay on brand for the moment. She's actually going to do multi-attack on her regular blaster this time. And she's going to blast the 3 people still on board. So that'll be 1 roll with a -3.
We don't like this option.
it's only a 27.
I was really hoping that us trashing her ride was gonna make her go and defend her ride.
It's not a 27, it's a 24.
Well, don't I feel silly?
Well, at least at the very least, because it hasn't happened yet, because I forgot to do it for all the attacks on Centuria up to this point. But I can at least do it for Mortis. I can try to repost that.
You sure
That is
can.
up on him. There's 27 on the repost for.
So nothing happens
Mortis.
to Mortis
Nope. But it's still gonna hit me and Centuria.
and Centuria. Toughness checks, please.
Yep.
Oh, I got a 23.
Oh, 12. Nope, I'm not taking a stagger. That is 28 because it was a 9. So.
Oh, the 28 you're okay. A 23 is a bruise.
Cool.
So she, oddly enough, she has a Star Knight beam that she is able to fire out. So she fires that at the 3 of you. Resonant, you are able to absorb one of the beams that's on its way towards Mortis. Centuria and Resonant, you both take yours on the chin.
And I just shrug it off.
And Loma will go fatigued, since she hasn't done that yet, and she's going to hit Centuria with the pacifier again. Come quiet. Maybe I won't kill your friends.
Wow.
19 to hit your dodge, DC.
It hits me.
I need a will save, please.
19.
So that is a cumulative affliction, so now you are disabled, so you'll get a -5 to your attack checks until you're able to undo this pacification.
Okay.
So it's not a -2 and a -5, it's just a -5. As the peaceful music is sort of washing over you, and you are feeling just this beautiful sense of like ease. You're running on the beach somewhere with Dave back in your original timeline. The sun is shining. You can hear the music of the waves rolling in against the shore. What would you like to do, Centuria?
Can I try to throw her out of the hole?
You sure can.
Is it just a throw? Or do I need to grab her? Or like what?
You can do yeah, we'll call it a throw check. I know traditionally that's picking something up and throwing it at somebody, but it's the same DC as your other strength-based attacks, so.
I'm gonna spend a hero point. At least try. 25, but that's -5. I think I just missed, right?
You just miss, yeah.
What a bummer.
So you run up and try to grab her, and you're just gonna flash of you and Dave like dancing on the beach, and you sort of smile and you sort of drift back away from her instead of throwing her out the airlock.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Mortis.
I'm going to try to finish closing that hole. Good God. That was a 12, which is not going to work. So there goes another hero point.
We were having such a great time as you guys started rolling dice.
Legitimately.
Good story game, not a good roll game.
21. 21 to seal the hole to the deep, darkest voids of space.
You seal the hole to the deep, darkest voids of space.
Yay.
What happens, Mortis?
Seeing how I almost went out last airlock, I assume it kind of pulled me over. I'm gonna grab onto something as overdrive stabilized the air pressure so I wouldn't go flying out. And with that, I just focused really hard into the.
Nick said, "Don't go to space."
Yep, pretty much. And crunch, and just kind of like crunched down the whole side, and it's finally sealing off the breach.
Beautiful.
Can I go fatigue to go again?
You sure can.
With the immediate danger gone, I'm going to flip around and try to unleash my fury of chains at her, and rolling a 27 to do that.
Yeah, that'll hit. Is that a dodge save?
It's a will save, DC 20.
Oh, it will save.
Sure.
She gets an 18, so she is hindered. Oh man.
That's good news.
Don't oh man that. You've been kicking our ass this whole time.
Which is one of the reasons I was super glad when Resident was like, I want to know what her will is. I'm like, thank you. I didn't say anything because that would be meta, but yes.
So she's sort of what happens is the ghostly chains wrap around her.
It slowly starts. It comes out of the shadows and stuff, and slowly starts trying to pull her arms and stuff down, making it harder for her to aim and stuff like that.
Beautiful. Resonant.
All right, Resonant's gonna make herself a target by flying over to Centuria, pulling on the only stone that she actually has access to besides the black onyx, because it's around her throat, which is her malachite, and attempting her calibration healing on Centuria.
Thanks.
It is both energizing and restorative. So that is a 21 healing check.
All right. So Centuria gets some Reiki. That will heal 3 conditions. So that will heal your disabled, your impaired, and one of your bruises.
I only had one bruise.
So
Yay.
you are brought all the way back online, Centuria. What happens, Resonant?
Yeah.
So Resonant flies over, and in doing so, she begins pulling on the power of her malachite because she can see Centuria is not doing so hot. In doing so, her hair is going to take on a teal coloration, and her eyes are going to change to to an emerald green. And she's just going to kind of land down behind her, put an arm in the middle of her back, and just kind of pulse and enter a healing wave through her. Come on, Centuria. Get back in the fight. I got your back.
Thanks.
Ah, you're one of them gem girls. I know what you are. I got something for you.
Wait, what?
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Overdrive.
Okay, I don't feel the need to fully take the engines completely apart. Is there sufficient damage? I think that I could go zipping back over there.
Yeah, you think so? You don't think the ship's gonna go anywhere lickety split?
Okay, so where I don't really drag my token off to.
On the right side.
Oh, over there, yeah. Right. Oh, there I am. Back into the swing of things. I will come zipping up to old Loma, who's hopefully feeling a little disabled. Then I'm going to try that unsympathetic vibrations again. Reach out and touch someone. Come on, Overdrive. Oh my God! Come on! I don't think an 11's gonna touch her.
It sure is not.
I must have overcompensated for that oil slick that's on the floor or something.
The Beach Boys are just so disappointed in you.
As well as I'm disappointed in myself. And I'll zip back up here with my move by action. Okay, that didn't turn out so hot. Might want to go fix your junk heap. Ha ha ha.
I'll fix it with your bones when I'm done.
Rude.
And she slings the rifle back over her shoulder and she pulls out 2 pistols that she trains on Resonant. And she's going to open fire on Resonant.
Unnecessary.
Seriously.
With a 27 to hit your dodge DC.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Please give me a fortitude save.
Woohoo! Ugh. Not with a 12. That is 29 because I rolled a 10.
29, you're A-okay. The beams sort of slam into you, and you feel some kind of weird space energy pass over you, but you're not sure what happened. And I will deal Resonant a hero point, and Loma's going to try that again.
Oh.
And gets a 26 at your dodge DC this time.
Yeah, definitely gonna hit. That is a 16 on my fortitude save this time.
Do you want to spend a hero point?
Yeah, most likely.
Heavy sigh.
Yeah. It's like, I just got it! And that is a 28.
You're A-okay. So she's unloading with both these pistols on you. You're feeling the energy beam slamming into your spacesuit, but nothing seems to be happening that you're aware of.
Is she looking concerned at that?
She looks annoyed about it.
Okay.
And she'll use her move action. She is hindered, so she's in half movement. Oh, that's not the end of the roll for her. She's going to move up to here. Alright, Centuria.
Centuria's mad because, she was on the beach with Dave and now she's not. So she's
Wait, so are you mad at me?
No. She's gonna fly over to Homegirl and she's gonna try to pick her up and slam her into the ground.
Reach out and punch face.
27!
Hey, that'll hit.
Yeah.
DC 20.
She's got 1 bruise. Ooh, that's not good. She takes a bruise in a daze.
Yes. Love it.
So the daze comes in. What happens, Centuria, as you come up and just start beating the crap out of her?
She flies to a couple feet away and then she just stomps over to her and literally just picks her up with both hands and wrestler slams her into the ground. WWE.
Oh, my head. Awesome. Mortis.
Question for you.
Answer for you.
My ghostly chains are normally not cumulative. Can I make them be that way for a hero point?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Basically, the idea being I just keep piling on more and more.
Awesome. Yeah, I got to admit, prior to streaming tonight, I haven't spoken a word out loud in the last 4 days.
So, yeah. So with my my hero point, I basically just amp the chains up. Do you want me to make a roll or anything? Or?
Yes, please go ahead and roll to hit her again.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 27, no whammies.
Yeah.
Ooh, 27's good. She is hindered, which doesn't affect her dodge, so she gets a DC 20.
Will save.
Will save, that's right. Yeah, so that with the being cumulative, she does suffer the 2nd degree, so she's immobile now.
Yes.
She is frozen in place at Centuria's feet.
Yeah. About to curb stomp her.
Oh no.
Lit.
So, Mortis, what happens as you go sailing down the Icarus after the fleeing folks?
Yeah, Centuri has picked her up and body slammed her on the ground. And as she does, more chains come pouring out of the shadows in the hull and just start wrapping up around her. They're very Hellraiser-esque.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yes.
But they have this bluish purple glow to them.
Nice.
I'm the man in the box. Oh, Jonesy, if you haven't seen that yet, there's a Man in the Box parody with the Hellraiser characters that you should look up.
Really?
It's very, very good. Hellraiser's the lead, or Pinhead's the lead singer of the band, but all of the Xenobites are there. All right, Resonant, what would you like to do?
How's Dave looking?
How is
He's
Dave
got
looking?
2 bruises. My daze has worn off. I got 2 bruises.
Have you gone fatigued?
Yes.
Okay, then I will fly over to you and say, Dave, I can only do this once. And she will attempt to heal him and remove the fatigue. Basically take it into herself. Because that's what energizing does, apparently.
Oh.
That is an 11 on my heal check, and I believe it's a DC 10.
It is.
Yes.
Energizing.
So you will heal the fatigue.
Take it amongst myself.
Are you okay? I mean, that helps.
Yeah, well, that's what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
Go kick her
I didn't
ass.
mean to burden you with it.
I can take it. You need it. Go.
Okay.
All right, so Resonant takes it on herself to absorb the fatigue that Overdrive has pushed himself towards, so Overdrive can attack with renewed ferocity
Indeed. And velocity.
and velocity.
So what's the status of Little Miss all chained up?
She's immobile at the moment.
Does that mean she's just immobile? She's not defenseless?
Correct. She does have 2 bruises and a daze at the moment.
All right. I will.
You could team attack with your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I will. Yeah, although that means she'll get to go before that. So I will do my best to try and set up. I'm going to try and hit her one more time with the unsympathetic vibrations. Haha, that's a 24.
That will hit.
Okay, she'll get a dodge save to resist, DC 23.
I got a 14, so I'll take the 2nd degree.
Oh, 2nd degree, you say? I like the sound of 2nd degree because the 2nd degree is disabled and defenseless.
Oh no.
Now it's time for Centuria to do that finishing attack and put this witch's lights out.
Yay!
Bam!
Defenseless and disabled? Oh my lord.
Yes, sir.
That's
It's expensive,
brutal.
but I love it when it works.
For all the kids at home, that means that Centuria is allowed to make a free finishing attack, and disabled means that Loma will have a -5 to her toughness save, on top of any bruises that she already has. So, that's not good for me.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
She's going to go down swinging, though. She is going to hit... She's going to multi-attack with the pacifier on Overdrive and on Centuria.
That's a -5 also, right? Because she's disabled?
Yep.
Sweet.
And it's a -2 for her
Multi-attack.
home multi-attack. So I'll do 5 points all out since I'm already defenseless.
Rude.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
You son.
Wow.
Wow.
I haven't gotten a natural 20 all night.
I hit you. I hit you. I hit you.
So, I need a will save from Overdrive and from Centuria.
So I still have that +2 lingering around from Will, correct?
You do. And you have moral
Just-
support from Jonesy.
Ooh! I love a +4 and a will save when I've been stinking all night.
I only got a
Oh.
12. I guess I can take her.
I'm starting to wish I'd have gave Cat that. But
I
I got a
we've got.
28 total.
I believe there's some moral. Well, no, I think no.
Yeah, there was a general moral support for whoever needs it next, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Cat can have that if that helps. I mean, it's a if it's an affliction, every little bit helps, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
Gives you +2.
Yep. +2. So, with the critical she got, you guys are looking for a DC 28.
Well, with my 2 moral supports, that's exactly what I got, baby. Bang,
Yeah, I'm
bang.
gonna spend a hero point to do better.
Do better.
Okay, but that's a 23. Oh, I didn't get it anyway, but that's a lot closer.
Yeah, it becomes
Yeah.
a 23, and then it becomes a 25 with the moral support. So, so 25. That's you're only impaired on your next attack instead of incapacitated. So that was a good choice.
Seriously.
Dang. She will go exhausted to try and do something before she goes down.
Or she will. Because why would she go down peacefully?
You give bounty hunters a bad name, lady.
Yeah, she's gonna multi-attack with her battle blades again.
You're no Mandalorian, that's for sure.
This is not the way.
This is the way. So she's got a -5, but a +5 and a -2. So she's at a -2 total. So she gets a 21 against your parry DC, Overdrive and Centuria.
Son of a gun, that's exactly what it is.
So I need a toughness save, Dave, for DC 30, and I need a toughness save DC 30 for Centuria.
Toughness save, Dave.
Oh, I got a 29. I'm mad.
I got a 27, which is the best I can do.
So you both take a bruise as she starts slashing and swinging and slacking with these battle blades on her arms. Centuria. Now
Centuria's
Centuria.
gonna rear. She's
Do
gonna
that-
rear back and kick her in the head.
Yeah, do that finishing attack thing. Put her
You do
down.
have a heavy attack on your sheet too, Centuria. That's a DC 31 if you want to use that.
What do I have to get to hit her?
Just
5.
don't roll a 1.
Okay, but that hasn't been a great,
Benchmark.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll try it.
She all out attack. She's a 5 right now. Do it. Put her lights out.
8.
It hits.
Ha! That's enough. That makes it a crit, baby.
Alright, DC 31.
DC 36 because you got a crit.
It's crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you make a finishing attack and it hits, it's an auto crit.
Oh,
Kabam.
magic.
Oh man. Okay, here we go.
Don't
Man.
forget the bruises and you're disabled. Oh, I'm hating this lady. I'm hating her a lot.
It took us 4 rounds to get here or more, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
Alex, this is hard.
Any shame I felt for disabled and defenseless is gone. It's absolutely gone.
-7, so that's a 5. Yeah, that knocks her all the way out. What happens, Centuria?
So Centuria, she still has that dark attitude that she, got back after Resonant brought her back from the beach. And she just is kicking her. Like, she is literally, like, you guys are going to have to pull her off. Because she's kicking her and screaming, "Don't touch my friends," over and over and over again.
When life stops moving, I'm like, Centuria, you got her. Okay, stop. Ease up.
She's not
ease up.
stopping, bro. You're going to have to pull
I don't have the strength to pull Centuria off. That's the problem. I'm just a little guy. I'm going to get hurt.
I suppose I could basically do the I could get up behind her, do the healing
Oh.
magic, the vision touch.
Or I could speed wake Loma's unconscious body. I think she's unconscious. You won't resist the speed wake.
There
That
you
will
go.
Drag
Just-
her away from
Just drop
Centuria.
her on her ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop her on her ship and cycle the airlock.
Vent her into space? Is that what you mean?
No.
She'll be on her ship.
I
Yeah.
meant seal her on her ship and close the cut her loose from the Icarus.
Gotcha.
She already told us she can survive in space, so whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not an image character from the 90s. I don't space people. Like, what the heck? And my feet are normal size. Thank you very much.
I've
Take that,
never,
Liefeld.
I've never spaced anyone either
Yet.
yet.
All right, good job, gang. You guys have defeated Loma's life.
That took like 3 moral supports and a whole bunch of hero points.
Yeah,
Oh,
so many
So
hero
many
points.
Oh,
At least nobody went into space.
Yeah, really.
that was barely. I believe there was an instant counter to prevent it.
If I wasn't challenging you guys, there would be no reason to play.
Okay, complicated.
I disagree. My self-esteem could use the boost. It's all good. Feel free to let us run wild and win. Just kidding.
Ah,
So she said that the Freedom League weren't here on board the ship, so where the heck did they go?
I don't know. This thing's got like logbooks and stuff. Did you watch Star Trek?
Uh,
Am I
yes.
the only one that watched Star Trek? Check the
No.
logs. Okay.
I'm renaming this episode, Didn't You Watch Star Trek?
That could be the second half after the break.
yeah. Does it have scanners or sensors or, you know?
It's got all kinds of
even
stuff.
Does it have an AI?
Everybody
Does
give
it
me
have
a
a Cuisinart?
technology check.
Oh, technology.
Which is why I'm asking my teammates.
Yeah, I know. That's the same thing.
We're supposed to be playing a magic adventure.
I got a 21 on my tech check. That reading those manuals came in real handy. What kind of world do we live in where Overdrive is the tech expert? Oh my god. We're all gonna die on this mission.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Nick was afraid of that.
So with a 21 overdrive, as you're sort of examining the ship, you do find that there is an AI. There is an Archimedes aboard. You're sort of cycling through, and this little holographic owl pops up. And it says,
Oh, of course it's a now.
I see you are attempting to access Daedalus's vessel. Do you need assistance with this?
Yes, please.
Speak
Where
your
is the
Freedom
Freedom
League
League?
designation.
I'm Overdrive and I've got an action figure. Centuria, I think this thing wants ID and I don't have it.
Churia will like skip over there and just be like, "You need my ID?" and just like hold her ID out.
Ah, hello,
You know, right
Centuria.
after kicking that lady's brains in.
Hello, Centuria. It is good to see you again.
Hello.
Are you responding to our distress beacon?
Yes.
It is very good you are here. The Freedom League has been taken.
Taken where?
I do not know. And he'll the little Archimedes hologram sort of flaps over to a couple of the different computer terminals, and it says, "Please come over here to access the surveillance footage."
I will go over there.
Yeah, and when you come over, it'll beam up. You do see the Freedom League on the ship as it dropped out of hyperspace here near Vazatanya, and they don't have very long to talk before the ship itself sort of is racked with an explosion, and you see a number of silver robots enter aboard and immediately pacify them. You see these robots do have Omega symbols on them, and each of them sort of dispenses this wave that goes across the ship and knocks out the members of the Freedom League. It's over very quickly, and they are loaded up into the breaching craft that the robots brought, and they are jettisoned out into space in the direction of the planet below.
Oh.
So they're on the planet below?
Yeah, Archimedes will say their tracking beacons have been switched off. I cannot locate them.
Oh, that's not good.
Where were they last, Archimedes?
The last place I saw them was in a centralized city on the surface below.
Oh, it sounds like we're going to the surface below, guys.
Yeah.
And the name of that
But
city is Vazatov.
Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Wait a
Isn't
second.
Mazatop.
Archimedes, if the Omega robots took the Freedom League, then who sent Lomas Life to take out the Freedom League? Were you able to access her ship while she was docked?
Ordinarily, I would say yes for a hero point, but you guys are out of hero points, so I'm going to say... I'm going to say high or low.
The way you've been rolling, high.
There.
Fair.
Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. 51. That is just high.
Take a chance.
Woo!
As a matter of fact, I was able to access Loma Slythe's ship while she was attached to us. The Beast is a very, very gruff spacecraft. Its onboard AI was way less helpful than I am.
I can only imagine.
Coincidentally, why did you let that thing dock?
I did not have a choice. My onboard weapons were switched off when the robots attacked.
Oh. Well, maybe we should switch them on before we go down to that planet and leave Hootie here unattended.
My engine has also been damaged. And my life support. This is not a concern for me, but if you wish to have organics on board, I would suggest repairing those post-haste.
But
Could you fly this thing home? Could you fly yourself home?
I could if my engine was working.
Oh yeah, that.
mhm.
Where's the engine manual at?
We do not use paper manuals aboard the Freedom League vessels.
How fast can you scroll the screen?
He gets a quizzical look on his face. He's like, I'm not sure. Nobody's
He's
ever
gonna-
asked me.
He's gonna pull a Johnny Rocket on you.
Yes, Daedalus has informed me what it means to pull a Johnny Rocket on someone.
So maybe then, if I can fix your engine, you can get yourself home, and we can bring the Freedom League home in our shuttle that isn't damaged, and then we don't have to worry about fixing your life support until somebody who really knows what they're doing can look at it.
Do we have enough room on our shuttle to take the entire Freedom League back? I don't think it's as big as the Icarus.
Oh, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm assuming that.
yeah.
Alex can, correct my assumption there.
You could probably squeeze everybody on board your shuttle, but it wouldn't be very comfortable. But it's only 3 hours, so...
A 3-hour tour.
Unless
I've
we
been
get
on a
lost.
bus longer than that.
Centuria can sit on Overdrive's lap.
Yeah. Yes.
Davey is
That's
not
the
giving
time
up his spot.
Rubber banded to the. Okay, so Overdrive, you're gonna fix the engines, right?
You got it.
Okay, Archimedes, you were saying about what you got from the AI on the Beast.
Yes, it appears Loma Slythe was employed by the Stellar Khanate to take the Freedom League in alive. Stellar Khanate.
Con 8. I guess this is what I get for giving up on the hero stuff for 7 years. I'm kind of out of the loop.
I'm gonna fatigue to do that again as a reroll because that's awful. Aha, that's a little better.
Hey. Yeah,
Finally,
so Overdrive, you sort of work with Archimedes to quickly cycle through the engine repair manual, and you're able to get the engine up and running on the Icarus.
okay. So even if we have it stay here to carry people, like at least it's mobile again.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe Daedalus and some other people who don't need life support could ride in this, and we'll take anyone who needs life support on the shuttle, like if we have to.
Archimedes
Daedalus
says this is acceptable with me.
Daedalus might be able to fix the Icarus.
Oh, that's
before we
true.
get
That's true. We got a Weinstein out of the lockdown, and maybe he can just fix the life support.
Yeah, we just gotta find him amongst all those Terminus bots.
Yeah, they're a little creepy looking. Yeah.
He's the one with the soul.
Good call. Mortis, you could be our radar to find the Freedom League. I like it.
Okay.
So we take the shuttle down.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're spending the time. We already spent the time to do that, and I guess I'm asking then Archimedes what he knows about the Stellar Khanate. to fill Resonant in because she's like, I have no idea.
Well, they are a militaristic. They are a militaristic empire that is seeking to rule the universe, led by the StarCon.
How badly did Daedalus make them upset?
Oh, my master has a habit of making all interstellar governments outside of the Lore Republic and Earth-based governments upset with him.
I don't think it's just the. I think he makes some of the Earth-based ones upset with him too.
And the heroes, and the villains, and the civilians.
He does have a bit of a personality.
That's the word we're using. Yes. Okay. So, Vasatov was the city that you last detected them in?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going planet side.
The atmosphere is breathable for Earthlings.
Oh, thank God.
Cleo?
Okay. Yep. Back to the shuttle. Into the atmosphere.
Awesome. You guys begin descending. Who's piloting on the way down?
I guess I'll do that. Is it too much to hope I still got that +2 lingering around?
I will say that you vacated that knowledge when you filled your knowledge with engine stuff.
That's true. So just the standard vehicles roll then.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't terrible.
There we go.
Especially when I crit. Woo! 4. 1 4.
I feel like
where were you? Where were you? Green circles the whole fight. Where were you?
They were on Alex's side.
I needed you.
Legit.
I feel like Overdrive is going to take some points of vehicles and technology based on this adventure.
No, it's bad. It's bad when I'm the tech vehicle guy. It's bad.
So,
You took the semester of shop. What's up?
That's right. Yeah. It's the magic adventure where everything is tech. It's like the good old days in D&D when we went to the Tomb of the Clockwork Mage, prepared to deal with undead, and everything was golems. Oh, he's the Clockwork Mage. Shit.
I would never do anything like that.
But it's a tomb. But it's the Clockwork Mage. Oh.
Yeah, sorry guys, you are in the Alex Thomas portion of the Netherwar right now. This is nobody else is responsible for this but me. So, the ship begins to descend. You break atmosphere on this beautiful sort of planetoid. Below you do see wide rolling fields of white grass and this very thick sort of like wheat-like vegetation that covers pretty much the entire plain ahead of you. The sea is bright red. And as you're coming across, you see there's only a few settled areas around here, and all of them seem to be circular walled-off villages. Vazatov is the only settlement of any decent size as you're approaching it. It has a couple of buildings that are 3 or 4 stories tall, but that seems to be the tallest of the structures on this world.
As we're approaching the city, Resonant is going to kind of dig into her suit for her gems, and she's going to pull out the diamond. And I may have to power stunt this. I'm not entirely certain, but she's going to pull on the diamond because she has a power in that called Mirrored Edge, which is a illusion power. It is only 250 cubic feet, however, so I think that might be much smaller than the ship.
How big is a space shuttle?
A lot bigger than 250 cubic feet, I would imagine. Somehow that one doesn't power up quite the same as the other ones.
You are going to try to save the Prime Directive here?
I was basically going to try to create a duplicate of the ship so that if something was going to fire at us, it had a chance of missing. I suppose I could create an illusion just slightly above the ship, of like the front end of the ship, so that if people were to fire that illusion, it would pass through it and not hit us. So I could make it a smaller section with what I can do.
Oh yeah, 250 cubic feet is not very big.
No, it's not.
I would have thought that was a lot bigger.
Yeah. Nope.
But yeah, you can go fatigue to increase the size of this. I'll make it like a conceal object instead of an illusion. I think that would
Okay.
be a more point conscious power stunt of that.
Okay.
And you can conceal it from all visual senses, I would think.
Okay. Yeah, I had the illusion is affecting sight and hearing, so I was figuring at least those two.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you make the ship invisible. From what you can see from your vantage point up here, there are no interstellar craft or anything on this world. The technology doesn't appear to be much higher than sort of Earth Middle Ages. So lots of carts, lots of wagons. There's mills around, grindstones. Humanoids around that are very tall and thin, lanky beings that have white skin, and spines that seem to go up and down their arms and the back of their neck down through their spines. And they're wearing sort of this. It almost looks like ceramic armor, wielding spears and shields.
Okay.
And you all are free to descend as you wish.
Yeah, so Resonant's got a hand on the inside of the ship and basically is pulling on the diamond to keep it concealed from as much as she can. So she'll say to Dave and Centuria, or Overdrive and Centuria, get us in as close as we can. I don't know how much longer I can hold this.
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys can probably find somewhere that you could put the shuttle down where the this white wheat is very thick. You should be able to land the ship in there and keep it concealed.
All right, I'll set it down.
Well, I said I wanted to work on my powers, but this is not exactly the way I meant working on my powers. Although, I must admit, it's good to flex the muscles in this manner. So, shall we get going?
Sure. So, do we get any glimpse of what the locals look like?
Yeah, that they had the quills instead of spines on their spine, Alex?
Yep.
And then on their forearms.
Yep, tall, thin humanoids with lanky necks, and then quills that go up and down their arms and down their backs, and even up to the base of their skulls.
Is it me being paranoid, or do I have this horrible idea that they're going to fling quills at us that are probably poison tipped?
Well, you do
Things I
see that
shouldn't
they
say
are
out
all
loud.
dressed in this ceramic white sort of plate armor. And even the ones that you noticed that were not dressed in armor, their clothing appears to be made of this weird ceramic stone.
So we're going to stand out.
Yep.
Well, asking this to Overdrive, does the ship have any audio pickup from the outside?
Let me see here. I'll punch out the controls, see what I can get tuned in.
God, we should have brought Artie with us, or at least a copy of him.
WKRP Cincinnati.
So, yeah, do we have any outside audio, Alex? Can we get any?
Give me a perception check.
Sure. It's 22.
With a 22, as you're sort of pinging various sensors and radars and stuff, you are hearing a lot of just city life, hustle and bustle. Nobody seems to be on alert or panicking or anything like that. and you do hear the steady hum of machinery somewhere deeper within the city of Vazatov.
Okay. Is anybody speaking? Because I do understand and can be comprehended.
Yes, there are plenty of people speaking.
Okay.
Just general city stuff.
Okay.
You got a 22 on your perception check. You do overhear a couple of people talking. Was Dr. Frien able to get those off-worlders settled in and situated?
Okay. So when I hear that, I'm going to turn to the group, and it sounds like the natives actually have the Freedom League somewhere on planet. I don't think it's just that. I think they might be working with the Terminus.
Oh, that's great news.
Well, I mean, knowing that before we step out is at least better than stepping out and being attacked. We can at least...
True. Are you picking up is there any news broadcasts or anything? Like, is the Freedom League's capture like a public spectacle of some kind, or is
don't-
that just not a topic of conversation for these people?
You
don't
don't
think
hear like
s-
a town crier or anything like that. It is sort of medieval technology, so you don't hear like a centralized news station or anything like that. But you do get you do get a couple of just buzzes of the off-worlders, and Dr. Frien will be able to help them.
Dr. Freehan will be able to help them. So that might... I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, we're going to have to check this out.
Want me to go ask them?
mean- Can you understand them too?
Probably not.
How big is this medieval city?
You think the population's probably between 700 and 1,000.
Oh, that sounds like something that's actually rather easily searchable with speed 15 and quickness 10.
You would think yes.
Well then,
Also,
will be
the
right
also the Freedom League shuttles do have the ability to give you comprehend for a few hours.
Oh, okay.
well then,
Hey!
plug me in and I'm off.
They can
Got a
hit you
little
with hit you with a transplant implant.
Yeah.
Right. Transplant implant.
Yeah. So overdrive your
scouting.
Dave is scouting.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. You go running off. Give me a perception check, Dave.
I like the sound of that. And that's not terrible, I guess. That's a 19.
With a 19, as you go off as a red and silver streak, making your way through the city of Vazatov, you do find a few outlying buildings that appear to be like city guard barracks. You also find a centralized palace that's up on a raised platform, almost like a ziggurat that goes up into the sky. But there is a centralized location that you're seeing a few people and robots buzzing around.
Okay.
Looking ahead, you do see a few of these robots. They are, well, they have this sort of, they're very tall, thin, and feminine robots that are dressed in nurses' outfits.
Oh, see, this is the doctor I was afraid of.
And they
And
do
there's
have
the
a
Dr.
smiley
Pablo.
face that's been painted on their faces.
No. It's Omega's version of Dr. Giggles and his psycho nurses. Yeah, I was afraid of that. All right. Well,
And,
I don't know about Overdrive, but Dave is pretty scared, or but Kevin is pretty scared right now.
The natives seem to be bringing a number of these white wheat-like plants to the nurses, and they're taking them inside this building that appears to be some kind of apothecary's office.
Can I phase enough through the wall to see if there's any victims inside here?
You sure can. So sure enough, you go phasing through the wall, and you can find Daedalus. You see Daedalus is the only member of the Freedom League who appears to be in this room. And there is a small, overweight white man in a doctor's coat, sort of sitting in front of Daedalus with a clipboard, going over a number of Daedalus's symptoms, and Daedalus is kind of woozy from some kind of drugging. The doctor looks like this.
Tell me about your mother.
No. All right, I am zipping back top speed to where the team is waiting. I'm saying I don't know about the rest, but I found Daedalus, and he looks like he needs an intervention.
Daedalus. It's been so long since I've seen him. He's dead where I'm from.
Okay, that's creepy. All right, so Resonant and Mortis, hold on. I got a speed wake that says I can get you there real fast. And Centuria, I'm sure your flight speed can keep right up.
Yeah.
So I will speed wake our slower moving members to the apothecary and lead Centuria there too.
I'll look over at Mortis as we're being pulled along the speed wake. Well, at least he's doing this while I'm wearing pants this time.
I've missed you guys.
All right, so are you rushing everybody into the apothecary there, Dave?
Yes.
Awesome.
Rushing in.
Well, you rush everybody in. The doctor looks up as you appear, manifesting with all these folks with you. And he says, "Oh, good. You brought me the last member of the Freedom League."
No, not the Russian accent.
Yes, he's a Russian accent.
He's bad guy, but not bad guy.
He says, "Centuria, physician friendly will see you now."
No!
And
it's him.
that is where we will end this week's episode.
Cliffhanger!
The doctor will see you now. We got there. I was worried we weren't going to get there, but we got there. So I'm going to move us back over to the regular overlay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate everybody toughing it out with my poor voice. I really appreciate all your patience while we were dealing with a whole bunch of great, awesome stuff this evening. I'm really excited about this game. Next week, Kat will be back again as Centuria, and we will have a special guest here to play Daedalus, so you don't want to miss that.
Yes, you don't want to be here.
Yeah, anybody who knows me in the chat, my friend Paul is going to be here to play Daedalus, and he has the most epic voice in gaming that I've ever seen. So, heard and seen. So you definitely don't want to miss out if you know Paul. Paul is wonderful. He's a whole bunch of fun, and he knows a great deal about the Freedom City universe. So it's going to be great to have him here as a special guest. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we will actually not be here, but I'll be running a special live stream one-shot for Crystal Fraser, Steve Kenson, Nicole Windros, and Troy Hewitt over at Green Ronin for a very special Mutants and Masterminds Monday. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming here through the end of March. Tomorrow, we're back again with another episode of Born of Rage. Jonesy, what sort of fun stuff are we getting up to tomorrow?
Last we saw, a giant shadow wolf was pouring out of Orson Gravely. So we're going to find out what that means for the heroes.
Bad. It means bad things for us. And then Wednesday, we'll be back here with the Wasteland Wednesday. With our Fallout game, me and Kat. It's so much fun. We actually left off, once again, with the party being split up, and one half of the party in danger of drowning, and the other half in danger of being murdered by Kellogg from Fallout 4. So,
And I have bugs inside my stomach.
oh yeah, and
No.
Is that because you're a synthoid?
No.
no, that's just because of bad rolls. Yeah, Cat is full of bloatfly larvae. So
Because Alex hates my characters.
that's not true. We had a poll. I victimize everybody. Everybody said so.
Oh,
I
now
think
you're not
PETA
denying.
voted like 12 times in that.
Well, that was too bad what happened to poor Ryu. Yeah, Lee does have to save his comics. Calvin's right. And then Friday, I don't know if we have a new episode of Something Something Dragons this Friday. I don't think we do. I think we don't have another episode of the podcast this weekend. And then next Monday we'll be here. Same bat time, same bat channel with our special friend Paul and some kind of horrible confrontation with Physician Friendly, who anybody who played 2nd edition Mutants and Masterminds, you should recognize him.
Yeah. He's bad.
He'll be fine. You guys will be fine. Don't even worry about it. He's just called Physician Friendly with his nightmare nurses. How bad could he be?
Lots of bad.
What else? I do want to give everybody a chance to say goodbye, so I'll start with Kevin.
Okay, well, it's been another great game, and I just want to say, having spent time with Alex and Paul at MatineeCon and at Origins, it's like traveling back in time and sitting with Socrates and Plato. Their knowledge of the DC universe and the Freedomverse is enough to cause a nerdgasm. It's great. So you should definitely come here to witness Paul joining this mad crew, and it's going to be a blast. Over to you, Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. If you like what we do, please give us a like, share, comment. You know, the most evil of Terminus's followers is the algorithm from YouTube. So, yeah, any of that stuff kind of helps spread the word and lets people be able to find us easier, which is the whole goal, is to show off Mutants and Masterminds. So, to those who might be interested. So, please consider doing all that kind of cool YouTube stuff. Other than that, I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow night, and yeah.
My turn. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm glad that I got to sort of debut Crazy Centuria today. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I definitely had a good time playing her. Other than that, come watch me probably die on Wednesday in Fallout. So other than that, I don't have anything else. So Andy, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us on this crazy adventure that we've, you know, basically taken and molded to our own to kind of show off these characters and show off this universe and show off this whole epic book set that Green Ronin put out there for us. So thank you guys so much. Again, like Jonesy said, share us, get us out there. If you like what we're doing, share us, and you know, come back every week. We'll be here. Except when we're not, because Alex is doing things for his publisher.
You know, it's like that sometimes. Yeah, and I'm Alex. I am always happy to be here at the Untold Stories Project and to be bringing you Mutants and Masterminds goodness as often as I can get away with. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us for Netherwar. We're going to go ahead and raid Free League Publishing. Looks like they're playing some Tales from the Loop tonight, so... Woohoo. They're a wonderful publisher. We're going to go over there and give them some love. Yeah, everybody wear your masks, make good choices, and we will see you next time.